Odyssey. What the fuck is going on there? The Odyssey is essentially a sequel to the Iliad. If you want to listen to this, go somewhere else. In the beginning of the Odyssey, Odysseus and his crew are headed on home to Ithaca. However, along the way, they run into, some might say, a few obstacles. They are a group of hungry boys. They want to get some food. Is some sheep, right? Sounds like it's going to go good. Wrong. The sheep that they try to take are owned by the Cyclops. Things do not go well. They mosey their way on over, find this wind god named Aeolus, who's just a weird old man with like 20 kids on a floating island, and Aeolus gives them magical bag of winds with the instructions, do not open, things don't go well. Sail on away, find themselves in the land of the giants with the Lystragonians. Things don't go well. After that, they find themselves stranded on the island Aiaia, inhabited by the witch goddess Circe, and they all have a great time, except they don't, because what does she do? She turns them into a bunch of pigs. Odysseus is able to weasel his little way out of this situation, being the cunning little guy he is, and eventually Circe does release them. After they leave Aiaia, they mosey on down to Hades town. They go down to visit the underworld. They're looking for the prophet Tiresias to tell them how to get back home. Do they have a good time in the underworld? Objectively, no, but comparatively, yeah, pretty fucking great. Except for Odysseus. Odysseus does not have a good time. They leave the underworld, and what do they find? More monsters that want to kill them. And guess what? It's more hot ladies. They run into the sirens, sing to you, then drown you. They run into Scylla, who just goes to town on them. Very bad time with these two. The crew are once again hungry, and they decide, hey, that worked out great last time. Let's go get some cows. Things don't go well. Long story short, Odysseus ends up stranded on an island with a deranged woman who just is in love with him, and he wants to leave. And she's like, you want to go? What I'm hearing is you want to stay here for 7 years with me and only me. He does manage a little jailbreak. He gets himself off of the island and he's making his way out of there. Guess what? It's another monster, and this time it's still a lady. Just one more thing to add to his to-do list. Not like that. Now, this entire time, Odysseus has just been playing friend or foe with the gods. You don't want to fuck around with the gods, but they want to fuck around with him. There are a handful of gods who help him out occasionally, and another handful of gods who just want to destroy his fucking life. Meanwhile, that entire time in Ithaca, his home, his incredible wife Penelope and his cutie patootie son Telemachus have just been fighting for their fucking lives against 108 men who essentially invaded their home, stole their food, and want to bang Penelope, kill Telemachus, take Odysseus's throne for their own. All of these men being the suitors. Now, that might seem like a lot to put on a guy's plate, and it is. All right, no one's having a fun time in this story, quite frankly.